So this is the remainder and factor theorem worksheet. So what you need to do is you are going to divide all of these by divide that same one, 2x to the third plus 3x squared minus 17x minus 30, by each of these 6 numbers, okay? So in A, x minus 1 equals 0, so that means x equals 1. So we're going to plug in 1. That's an example. So we would say 2 times 1 to the third, and you want to write this out. You want to show your work that you're plugging it in. Even though it seems like a little time consuming, you do want to plug it in and show what you're doing. Equals. So you want to plug in 1 for x everywhere there's an x in that problem. And so you get 2 times 1 to the third, that's 2, plus 3 times 1 squared, that's 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Minus 17 times 1, so that's negative 12. And then minus 30. So that's actually negative 42 is our answer there. So that's not going to be a factor when we get down to that, okay? For it to be a factor, we want it to equal 0 when we plug it in, okay? So you're going to do that for all 6 of these. In number 2, it says using the above theorem and your results from question 1. So using your results from these 6 problems, which of the binomials are factors? So which ones of these are factors? So if x minus 1, if you would have got 0, you would have wrote x minus 1 is a factor. So basically it's saying which of these 6 gave you a remainder of 0. Those are your factors. And then in part 3, it says to pick one of those, pick one of these answers that are your factors and do synthetic division. So synthetic division means put the number in the box, put those numbers up, and do the division that way. Use synthetic division to show it. So you just pick one of your answers in number 2, and your answers come from what made your remainder 0. Pick one of these answers that made your remainder 0, and then in number 3, do synthetic division using that one problem. Okay, and then you'll have, that's the whole worksheet. So it's a very short, just making sure you know the remainder and the factor theorem from the notes today.